Hello, my dear sea stars and bro stars. How are you today? Welcome to my channel. Welcome, and I'm very grateful for your subscriptions and likes and so forth. Thank you. My name is Nilufer, and today I want to share with you a topic, hopefully rather quickly, and it's a topic that most of us don't want to talk about, deal with. This is my third video that I'm uploading with a topic that's not so bright and shiny, but it's a part of life, and as light workers we need to master life. And I think this will be beneficial to do it because I don't know if it is talked about rather often. I'm not sure, and I just want to share. And okay, it's about birth and death. Now, I believe that the process of birth and death prepare the soul for the next phase in their evolution. For that reason, I'm completely opposed to the cesarean birth, unless if it's medically necessary. I think it disrupts the growth process of the child and their preparedness to be born, just like for the mother, the preparedness to have a child. Though it is painful, this is how the nature is, and I think that leaving things to nature is a better solution most of the time, not all the time, obviously. If there's a problem, maybe cesarean birth is necessary. Yeah. The same thing goes with death. Sometimes, personally, I'm talking, I see, for example, a bug which is about to die, and it is within my power, so I go ahead and give them a quick kill by smashing them. And I think it is much better. In my opinion, it has always been like that, a compassionate kill instead of watching them suffer for hours, maybe, of them suffering for hours. But throughout the time, this idea of soul preparing themselves for the next phase through this process has been growing in my mind. And once there was a friend whose dog was really sick, and she was considering putting her to sleep, and I said, wait as much as you can before you do that, because she was saying the dog was really happy and very lively, full of life, and it was breaking her heart very much to do that. And I said, if the dog is so sick, then the sickness will let the dog convince the dog to start giving up on life and prepare itself for death. It's a natural process. The body will convince the soul to just, kind of leave it. And I have been always doing this when I see bugs, for example, if they're about to die but they cannot die, they got into some trouble and so forth, I used to give them a quick kill, and because I was thinking it's a compassionate thing to do. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Okay, my video is not about telling what is compassionate, what is not. Okay, so it's your discernment. It's it's a situational thing to make this decision. What I want to share is what happened to me today, and I saw a bee on my patio this morning, and it was obviously going to die, but was still alive, and I I thought of giving it a compassionate kill, so I reached to this object to kind of kill it fast. And as I reached to it, I heard a voice saying, "No, don't do that." And so I didn't. I chose to listen to that voice. But I was also feeling really bad because I didn't want this bee to suffer. At the same time, I knew that that suffering, unless if it is like really prolonged, would prepare its soul for the passage. It would be a natural death process. So what could I do? I thought, okay, let me pray to Archangel Azrael, because Archangel Azrael is, as far as I know, the one that deals with animal kingdom. And I did that, but then I said, what about Archangel Azrael? Because Azrael is the Archangel of Death. Who else could speed up and make this process much easier? Now, unfortunately, we have been bombarded with horrible images of Archangel Azrael, and it combined with our fear of death, with all this, movies and symbols and so forth. It has been a horrible. It's almost like, talking about devil kind of thing. So it's really, I have been thinking about it for a while. We need to change our perspective of Archangel Azrael, I think. Instead of seeing him or her, whatever, in like a horrible time for your death, let's, if birth and death are natural processes, then we need to also put our faith in this archangel who is specialized in the process of death. So I said, okay, let me pray to Archangel Azrael to make this passage for this bee fast. And I did, and I went inside, put my coffee cup inside, and came out, and there it is. I mean, the bee was dead. So I said, hey, that's really good. One more thing that we have been pushed against, we need to embrace, because this energy has some most useful benefit to us. As these are processes of nature, we need to also embrace this process of death. So my suggestion from my experience today is, if you see any being in the process of death and there's really nothing you can do, I mean, it's up to you to make that decision of the swift kill, compassionate kill, but it is, I suggest strongly to call upon Archangel Azrael with compassion in your heart, to make the passage fast and painless. So that's it. Sorry for this bummer thing, but we shouldn't be bummed with these things. I mean, we need to embrace all parts of life, even if it is sad. That is what life is calling us to do, to evolve. Okay, thank you guys. I'll upload a cheerful one too. Okay, bye bye.